Yani sister Joyce Mensah Zizo. Sister me unde aye live video bi. Ona me kan na Bella ompede obete yi no. Na Bella ni subande mala maba Germany wono ma ba shide shibia. Ote no wase bi onye yi. Na me little advice Joyce me deba mo ide. You see in penny p no yako relationship mu thinking there yebenya bibi out papa be out of it, but then no they end up coming out with nothing. I know there, Joyce, you are being hurt. You've been hurt, actually. You've been hurt because it's over. Now, in a way, no matter there, or Hini David, better also anya kakra because me unde other nkrofo why your life what did there Joyce Mensah or your yellow fool or Jale and all these things. Inti if or Hiniba David, you knowing Joyce Mensah no there or your yellow for no. I don't think that it was right for you to go me pedam find the correct word to use so that man use the wrong word. Me pedam too much there to take advantage of Joyce Mensah because lady no from some of the behavior no one can say obedi madanse it's not everything she does on social media na I agree with her. Maaba bashing a couple of times. Maaba bashing. Olu obi say happy birthday Kayla say happy birthday. Maaba bashing Joyce Mensah today na on de bia makana meze asam no hono ma makamano bayai medebaka anyimpa no ya papa oya bona why bon bebre why ye nyama bi menyine agree Maaba bashing bebre but this time and I think that David or Hiniba David or is it or Hini Boss or Hini David or something like that me nyim so your Hini Boss or Hini brother to me no I think that David Echo Joyce Mensah na brabo no if Sanka inyim there, especially knowing very well there from the behavior no there, she was very vulnerable. I still think she's vulnerable. Inti obia wa go through nyama wa go through no David. To me no I don't think then cause there ekwa na brabom no. If Seloko as a friend to me no I don't think you should have gone and slept with her, especially knowing her state of mind, knowing her vulnerability, knowing how Joyce is, knowing the way she's already battling with ne in some sembi around her no. Especially knowing very well that wabatina social media no do kind of several times the Bella and papa were breaking her hearts. And I think she's still no she them broken hearts and is still in. Inti David you should have thought about all these things before sleeping with her 37 times within 5 months. Master, na ba sama 37 times. Eketu sa ako pocho obiniba 37 times within 5 months. Na wie ya e just sister na esim. Ohene David. Master, within 5 months 37 times inka to me na say inka onyi de ekwe no. Me, I don't think that you went in for any serious relationship. I don't think so. But if Sanka na look for any serious relationship, Biana, I stand to be corrected. I might be wrong. You see, but if it wasn't your intention there, ever na you not have any serious relationship, Master David, inko there kwe na you kada. Because on Americano, I think that she is still vulnerable. Joyce Mensah is still vulnerable. It is akona hina kwakada. I mean, we can be very naive sometimes. We can be very naive as well as being very vulnerable. Especially in your broken heart, damana. Ono benyin ba na obeja obakọ okro kakra na. Ibon da anya careful na asana to mi biem. Wa kaji phone odamo. Joyce wa akwa kaji phone odamo me no. From Joyce na Samuel church no and I think I watched that video no too. Me Joyce ya adwen in a way because ebisa obi number ewo no ho or the number no odamo Ohene David ebisa number ewo Joyce ho Joyce the number no odamo afra yimpa no there epeda yin ye interview is not by force. Nimpa ne pa onu be interview. Besides, in cause there to me no David, if you're listening now, to me no in cause there every nimpa no sending message na nimpa ne nya where another all agree there yes may interview no another me interview no, but you don't just call the person out of nowhere and expect the person to talk. Ebia baby I want on ready do bakasa. Amide I had an interview last week. Or Tuesday no, but because I didn't get any notice, nipa na mama any notice bia of sending message na can I interview you? My interview no because I had to prepare for it. Said to mama kana that does not mean that me a rude person. That does not mean that me chiramo. That does not mean that me feel that me too big. No, but you should at least obia me interview no my platform you do piano. I give the person at least 2 weeks. 2 weeks before. Remember, Nimpano, you're very much aware that this is it. Can we have an interview? Into your Hineba David, if Sir Frey Obi, Nasa Nimpano, on your ready for interview, a master, on your by force, there, chin, Afrene Bisana Saminti, is a must there or say or answer. No, it is wrong. Into Mufa Obini number and fan concord to social media simply because he declined an interview with you. He's got every right to decline any interview with anyone. It's the same way he's got every right to accept any interview with anyone. Say to my kana brother David, yeah, front for yeah, kind of brother to my kana say, it was totally wrong. Epede interview yimpano, Charlene, sister, pede mu mesra pede eba live no da mamu ai. Epede eba live no da mamu na minye men found to do because men abado. You see, David, it was totally wrong of you to have put in the man's number on social media simply because the man would not want any interview with you. Onya by force. That's wrong. I get Joyce ne anger because if it were to be me, I would be very upset. And I think there she was calling you to find out the reason why you did what you did, you know. At least in man explanation there because on not the number no more. And not the number no more. So I think that she gave it to you, thinking there, ebia you have ebia BB positive. But Joyce, sister, also also there steady kakra and sign the number no. You don't just give someone's number out like that. In cause they seek permission. Edifi nyimpano Paul no ho before I sign the number, but you don't. I mean, you know that you don't just give someone's number out like that. It's my make no minim there no your boyfriend is it. But being your boyfriend no doesn't mean there we be so there for being a number man, especially knowing very well the guy, you know, David, you know the kind of programs in your program Oh Victor, my darling, Akwaba. My darling, I've missed you, pa. Miss my dodo. Etimamekana. Joyce, you have to blame yourself a little bit. You've got yourself to be blamed a little bit. Because you don't just get up and give Obinu number to someone. It doesn't matter if that the person is your boyfriend, that nimpano or your girlfriend, or your wabate, you need to seek permission from Yimpanwo before I sign the number dama. You see, I wanna as a number no come your Joyce. Sanka and for number na fan kwan come David nanka David no one yam or ye no. And for number na ma David na sister, you've got yourself to be blamed a bit. Man shifting in na fan kwan to David no do. I think what David did to you was totally wrong. It was bang out of order. It was so out of order. It was out of order. I don't agree with what the obey no. Within 5 months, we're able to obey chop mental 37 times. No we no wage or sister. Asan so akwaka di phone. Edamano. Onye, it was bang out of order. But you also have to take responsibilities. Joyce, take responsibilities for your action as well. You have to accept your fault. Take responsibilities for your action, because should you not have given the number to David, David would not have done what he did. What David did was very immature. You call someone for an interview. Yimpano say, "Oh, you kasa." It is not by force. Onya by force. Asamnya David Ilbisa no crampo. Agnes, hi. Agnes AJ, my darling, Akwaba. Asamna Ibisa no kwano. You were asking about David Ibisa, Paul no kwa. You were asking about there. Akufado so basic cathedral, so then when to men city. He is not Akufado, so he can't answer. Akufado should be the one you should ask. Etimamekano David. It was very immature of you to have done what you did, You don't put someone's number on social media just like that. Simply because he declined an interview with you. Now, I mean, do you know how many people are declining interview with people? I'm decline interview with me. That does not give me the right or the audacity or the authority to come and put their number on social media simply because Impane declined the interview. Or not me, yeah, on a making last week Obi from for interview. Not that because I'm an arrogant person, me Obi me arrogant person. I respect each and every single human being. Abua kwa mepe abua, how much more than a human being? Etimamekano, but one mama notice. And I'm sorry na muhuni message there opedo interview. That very day na. So he called me. And I'm catching I'm busy. And I was busy. It's true I was busy. Said to Mamekano, I was very busy. Not that because Michiramo, this is how it is done, David. I mean, you've been on the social media for a little while, so you should know how it is done. It is not done like that. The way it is wrong. So I understand Joyce need frustration. Meti Joyce need frustration as totally. Metina say you cannot do that. It is unacceptable to do that, Ohene David. It is unacceptable. You don't go putting someone's number, a private number on social media simply because the person refused to speak with you. Especially the person is not even your friend. Question he is not the right person to answer that question. Elibisa na sama ba Akufado na ne cathedral so opedo sio sa abade. Etwa meka na obapa akwaba. Elibisa na sam and maybe he doesn't have the answer. He didn't have the answer that moment, so that does not give you the rights. There etne ne number bokwa to social media. But being said, so Joyce, sister, you need to accept responsibility. The mistake I hear with David, sister, I know that we women, we can be very vulnerable. When we see someone now, you should have known that. Instead of what they say, ekwatu there, obi butu obi do man kada sole nudo, kada sole hiano do. Mame kana say, kada sole hiano do. Osede unde, David no other young crofo social media no do no. Other yet obeye Diana Samoa, Shahoba. David in the Bashisha Diana Samoa. Diana Samoa is a human being just like you. She is a woman just like you. I'm sure she's a mother just like you. Or ye Obiniba just like you. Etumamekano or your Obinibushi just like you. But this guy had no respect. He did not consider the woman. He gave her all sorts of insults. What makes you think he would not do it to you? What makes you think that you will know different? What makes you think you will be special? Intina mekano what say about today obida ye obidra na do obibutu obidra man kada sore no do na mom kada sore he no do me ame obi am today me I can never be friend with someone like that because meaning that no matter what no owie nwa oze ye ho na my turn will come somehow someday somewhere. Say to mekano Joyce, into sister, you also need to take responsibility for your action. You should not have given the number to David without Paul no consent. Because me a sure pa there. Sanka fra Paul no in the eka de chira there. On hini David pardon you kasa. I can bet you then cover catch the no. Gloria Akwaba. My darling. Oh Gloria. Adum. Said to Mamekano, I can bet you that the Paul would have said no. But because you did not seek permission from him, you just gave the number to your boyfriend, knowing very well your boyfriend's behavior, knowing very well your boyfriend's attitude, knowing very well your boyfriend, Ninyamanyama, Oyen was social media, knowing very well, you shouldn't give it to him. You shouldn't have given it to him. And our sister Joyce, in fact, 5 months. 37 times. David, David. Anya that obi ne ba into me ndinidam. Wanya ne dam. 5 months, chop on it 37 times. One yana dam, chop on the wheel soon as say, or the number among. Na say, all baby, so reason why and at least explain it to her. Man, a reason why you did that, you know, because I'm not a number no. So she's got every right to be upset about what you did, you know, especially Paul being her friend. It's my make an Paul being her friend. I chop on it 37 times a week. Oh, we are not about fro. Now, where baby saw there. Oh, my boyfriend, my sweet dites, my darling. Why? That no. At least money reason. But you don't just give her a cheeky word there. When you want to sign a contract, be there frost, then why didn't you text her? If you didn't want to speak with her, why did you not text her? Say to Mamekano. Why did you not text her? You shouldn't have done that, David. It is Maye, Sepe, Obin, Biam, no contactor. Who is going to give it to you? Ohene David, what you've done, Sister say, Epe contact Biama, who is going to give it to you? Because what to contact you, what you will do exactly the same thing. So who is going to trust you enough to give you contact again? Who is going to give you contact again? Because if it were to be Dorcas na metina hana, so even if senke per contact be cry now, Ohene David, if some de bamo cry now, because of what you've done, Sisi and me, I will not give you. Say to Mamekano, I would not give you. It is Sister Joyce. Like I said, no, accept responsibilities for your action. Accept responsibilities also. You don't allow a man, Benyina or insult and for social media, no do. Benyina according to Wala, we chase you for almost 1 year until I was a young fan there. Minka count, embro chase na enchopment 5 months ni na abemina, young fan there 1 year. Within 1 year, how the hell, like Obia, like no, Joyce, sister. I know that you are vulnerable, but sister, think, be smart. Sister, next time, be smart. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of you like that. There are so much mistakes that you make. It's my make you make so much mistakes in life. I wish that we can rewind the time. But it's unfortunate we can't. So it's my make say, Auntie Joyce, accept your responsibility or your fault. Or ya wo na Emma David no ye moye no. Sankanya wanka David no wenya dam opportunity no wanye moye no. And sister, next time se benyin ba na obeso pa. Also that hwe ye study the person a little bit. Study him pa na a little bit. Set Mameka no, especially me so like on the main task like share the way Ohene David no other people on social media no. Say to Mameka, share the way Ohene David no other people on social media. What makes you think he will not do it to you? I know that we have different life on social media and different life personal life. At Mameka no, meaning that we don't judge people based on ebia Bibia akati another ebia ne appearance another but this is this David it is constant. It is constant. There should have been sign and considering with their sister. According to our he doesn't listen to you. As an advisor, he doesn't listen to you. That should have been a red flag. That should have been a red flag because you can't be in a relationship with someone and in kasa itu only ya do no nya na etu no fo a onte me I'm feeling so in see her. Said to say, sister, that should have been a red sign. It should have been a red flag for you to have known. You to have known that this guy, he will not spare you when he does get you. Said to say, on spell, cry, so nyawa, on spell. So nyawa, on spell, sister. Now you foolishly went and took line rent also at the man. After all the red flags, all show no sister. Next time, be very smart because I've always seen you to be intellectually a very smart person. Said to Mameka say, intellectually, no, I've seen you to be a very smart person. It's just that when nyama bia aye with social media no do na I disagree with it most of the time. Say it Maame can ask, but then I always say we can all agree to disagree. Mayday ma baba show e wa maha day couple of times. Ma baba show e wa maha couple of times. Ohene David, master, next time you don't go taking advantage of a vulnerable person like that. You don't do that. Man them because I can still see there. Joyce, I think, I can see, I perceive there, she is still in love with Bella and Papa. She is still broken-hearted. And the young from when we get broken-hearted now, especially with someone you truly loved now, it takes time to get over. It takes really good, solid time to get over. And you, David, knowing very well in this situation, how the hell do you go and do that to her? Etima say, how do you do that to her? You don't do that. I wouldn't your best no be under the man on your door. At Maame can I say Joyce next time also see there ebe kamium kakra na 37 times within 5 months. Aba sama. Obotum we do. It's possible. Yes, it's possible. Oh, mercy, Ohene man, my darling. Akwaba. Oh, me so my feel, sir, my feel one, papa. At Maame can I say Joyce, it is your fault. Ebertina, mean that I mean you can't say that you're not hurt, Sister Joyce. You cannot say you're not hurt. Of course you're hurt somehow, somewhere. You are hurt. Yeah, now you can be. We get hurt, but you are yes. Oh, check me. I'm not hurt. Oh, check I'm not hurt. But then yes, we are hurt. At Maame can I say, I know that Joyce, you are hurt. I am hurt by what David did, You are hurt, but next time use it as a lesson. First, for your suade. Now next time, it should be a sister, especially from what you've been through, From one kasa one sama like what you've been through, your life story, My sister, you should use it as a lesson. You see, because what's the experience is the best teacher. No amount of advice can change a person unless experience changes you. Experience is the best teacher. Maame kana intimacy. Next time, man, you them mistaken BM Joyce. Next time, man, you them mistaken BM. Man, you them mistaken BM. Maame kana. Man, you them mistaken BM Joyce. It is a big mistake you made. Man, you them mistaken BM. Since your phone, akwa line rental. Edakwa kaman. Since your David say I won't elichio line rental no. So your David no luchio. Since in a separation abemi, who is gonna pay? So I won't elichia. Then a cow na me until you finish your contract. Say to Maame kano sister. Next time you steady. Mercy, thank you, my sister. Next time you steady. Joyce. Next time sister shiade. For my onya afutu on farmão. Ma onya afutu on farmão. In the dose of you nusuna, why you're willing and ready there, what about sacrifice one friendship? Now what ama David obisa contact be or if you want one man, why you're ready, willing and ready. Ebia yimpano obisa contact no contact no when you need your close friend, ebia yimpano somehow someday somewhere some bibi why bow that. Think about those nyaman. Go and seek permission before you get me one water, please. Thank you, baby. Go and seek permission before answer na dama. You want water? Water is here. What are you doing there? Here, take mine. Go. Close the door. Get out. Any animal fan chamo na me baby last na or ba home adwin me ne tifie on home them the moment we won them we live ni de na wo bi se bisanyama. You see, it's a Sister Joyce. Next time no fa ye suade na fa ma wala wo hu. Fa ye suade fa ma wankasa wo hu. Fa ye suade Joyce na fa ma wankasa wo hu. Et Maame ka no because Ohene David. See, I no share also huni there. In here contact ebia. Honestly, no, you need something very urgent. If you be ho, etimami kano master. The man it was totally wrong. If so, Obiawa unkrofunu, nobody told you there what you did was wrong. Master, it was out of order. It was wrong. What you did, because he said in here contact, you urgently need BP important. Obibo to one more link, Obibo to one more contact, but look at what you've done. Who is going to trust you enough to give you even any contact? Who is going to trust you enough? Yeah, it's enough. Close the door, please. Hey. Who is going to trust you enough to give you any contact again? Etwamekana, what you did, it was totally wrong. You don't behave like that. It is up to Yimpano to agree that on you be interview. Another on you interview. It is up to Yimpano. It is not by force. Interview is not by force. Master, stop your bitterness, You don't do that because you should have known better. At least Abrochi the Ebana saying ya bibiala or say shenyansa, nenya body. The may be any or say to me and mukol. Ishenyansa, Nadi and Mutuni, Neshenyansa, and itumi suisasu, and your body the count. At Maame can I say, Ewa Abrochi, you don't just put someone's number on social media simply because Nipane declined there on your interview. Interview is not by force. It is not by force. You don't do that, master. You don't do that. When you ask them, me say your number na to one I made the master in coming bamba can be. I will not Joyce when a banging or banging or between the two of you. That's what I can say. But for you to have put in someone's private number, because I mean no business number them, my personal number to social media them now, I will be very upset. I will be very upset. I would be extremely upset. Maame can I say, Ebia Joyce no trust no the number no more. Thinking that you were going to call and amend some issue or something like that. I don't know now you know the number no the more no. But like I said, Joyce no so why a mistake. She should have called the man and seek permission from the man. Because I cannot guarantee you, I can assure you there, Sanka Joyce a friend man, in Okada Hini David, Pede, onye kasa, the man would have said no. The man would have declined it. I can assure you. Said Maame can I say, but Joyce when seek permission, that was where she did wrong. Sister Joyce, that is where you got everything wrong. That was where you were wrong. You don't just get up and give someone's personal number to your boyfriend. That's what can I say. You don't do that. Into me sol name for opinion number and find my boyfriend. On the number na my boyfriend no other kwa to social media no. And now you're upset. Now you are upset because or the number na kwa boyfriend the number na kwa to social media do. And mama's make an answer. Ima baba kan edidudu a odu within short time no 37 times Nadina. Wabu aba kanina. You can't say you're not hurt, sister. You are hurt, Joyce. I know you can say that you're not hurt because I mean remember I'm a woman just like you. The hotel when you flat is the same now be hotel when you flat. I know we women we can Obibo to one man were hurting and big time was in chair. On hurt him. Boy, you are hurt, sister, and accept it. You have every right to be hurt. It's normal. Being hurt is part of life. It is part of growing up. Being hurt is part of being human being. And more crano they get hurt. If you maltreat an animal or be hurt, it is normal, sister. Just admit it. You are hurt, and it's normal. It is totally normal to be hurt. It is normal to be hurt. It is normal, and it is not okay to be taken advantage of. It is not okay. You feel there you've been taken advantage of. It is not okay. It is not okay at all. But it's normal to be hurt. It's normal. Sister, it is normal to be hurt. Obapa Mike, my darling Akwaba. It is normal to be hurt. Said to Maame Kanasi Joyce. Man, you had a mistake in BM. That was a big mistake you did. Man repeats the mistake in BM. Regardless of who. Yimpakuro baby so obino number. Go and seek permission from Yimpano before you give anybody's number out. Say to Maame Kanas because that Ohene David why you know it can destroy the relationship you have with Paul, you know. Akosia, good evening, my darling. Belgium for one to then. I hope they'll be on here. Messiah Necheche Honamam. Et Maame Kanas say, don't do that again, sister Joyce. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't make that mistake in the beam. It is normal to be hurt. Sister, you are hurt. You felt you've been taken advantage of. It is normal. It is normal. Et Maame Kana say, it is normal, but it's enough. Oh yeah? Ja David, Ohene David na some farmer. Accept your mistake. Accept it there. If it were not to be you, this issue no would not have come up. Et Maame Kana say, sister, Jay David na some farmer. Jana some farmer. Take part. I mean, accept some of the responsibilities, you know. So, not tell yourself, sit down, calm yourself down, say to yourself there, it is my fault too. Sister Joyce, Tinaho, take a deep breath. Et Maame Kana, breathe in and then slowly breathe out. And tell yourself there, it was my fault. Because David na it's because or the number na about to social media, sister. Or your fault. Accept it. And let go of it. Thank you, Obapa. It is your fault. Accept it and let go of it. Yeah, I am mistake. You are allowed to make mistake. Mistakes are bound to be made. Say to Maame Kana, mistakes are bound to be made. I am mistake. Find a lesson. And make sure you don't repeat that mistake in beam. Man repeat the mistake in beam. Next time, Benyin Bibawa Brabo, my sister, especially with your vulnerability, no, take it easy. Take your time. Take your time. Hey, Zubeda, my darling, Zubeda, Akwaba. Take your time. Assess the person. Say to Maame Kana, take your time. Mohammed Akwaba, my darling. Oh, thank you. I am good. I'm very well. I'm very, very, very well. Thank you. Take your time. Assess the person, no. Et Maame Kana, sister, take your time. Me if no one ko baby alo, papa no krampa fe na walba. Et Maame Kana, in me if ko baby a papa na fe na walba. Take your time. Sister, on the earlier live, no, I saw some of the comments, no, where you made it to me page, I saw some of the comments, and they didn't say, and your broken heart, and your this, and your that, and your this, and your that. I think you're hurt. I think you are hurt. And you have every right to be hurt. Et Maame Kana, sister, I think you are hurt. I think you felt, you've been taken advantage of. You have every right. You have every right, Rosina Akwaba, my darling. You have every right to feel how you're feeling. But enough. Cease fire. Sister, cease fire. Cease fire. Et Maame Kana say, cease fire. Because since you are not attending new leaf. Let your new leaf shine. Ma when new leaf na attend, no, let it shine. Let it flourish. Enough. Cease fire with David. No, if there were insurance for that, just let the insurance know that you can't find it. Go and get a new one. If say insurance for that, the phone is yours. Go and report it. I'm sure that there's something you can do about it. If only you took the contract now, like the way you're saying now, sister. There is something you can do about it. It's not that you can't do anything about it. You can do something about it. Et Maame Kana say, you can get your SIM back. You can get your SIM back. Inti sister, Joyce, my love, Amide, ma basho ha. Me page you today. I know you know my page very well. Ma basho ha. Amide debi am kan yimpa no oye bona maka. Da maso no oye papa nso a maba na ma baba ka. Oh, thank you, Zubeda. Oye bona maka. Oye papa nso a maba na ma baba ka. Sister Joyce, take things easy. Et Maame Kana. Me my advice am zeba mo wine. Take things easy. See, you have Bella to take care of. Channel your energy on Bella. Take care of your baby. Et Maame Kana sa, take care of your baby. She is where your attention should be. I think what David did to you was wrong. I am not condoning what David did. I condemn what he did, you know. I cannot condone what he did, you know. I think you felt he took advantage of you. If it were to be me, I would feel the same, sister. If it were to be me, I would feel totally the same. I would feel disgusted. I would feel deceived. I will feel used. That's how I know that's how you're feeling. But we don't admit to nyamanyama be themselves, especially on social media. No, you can't admit to nyamanyama them. But I know that's how you're feeling. Because if it were to be me, it will be exactly how I will feel. It will be the same thing. How I will feel. You feel say you feel say David where you have every right to feel like that. I feel it there, we take advantage of you. You have every right to feel like that. Sister Joyce, just use it as a lesson to yourself. Cease fire. Sit down, take a deep breath, cease fire. Blame yourself too. Because I can't find number now fan kwan come David na. Inke David wanya da mo moframa de no ye no. Mo ye no nyansa bi ehim. Moframa de no ye no. That David ye no or ye totally out of order. It is bang out of order. It is totally out of order. So immature of him. Said to Maame Kana, it was so immature of him. It was so immature of him. Mimi njina fa kulo, me yakobam. Everywhere, MTN, IJ. Said to Maame Kana, eye papa mababa kan. Nye the piano be a bona, also there babat no neka, there be one yan them. That's not how it works. Yimpa no ye papa, mo wunde wa ye papa. Oye bonusa mo wunde wa ye bon. If the yimpano is going through tough time, not so here encouragement. Encourage the person. Try and encourage the person. This is how I am. Mimi Rome. I don't stay in one place. Say to Maame Kana, because if I stick to one place, then I'm being biased. And it's not cool. Sister Joyce, enough is enough. Say to Maame Kana, say, oye, chado, man kwe chiri bebre. Because me eko bebre ya, nkrofo baka, I wanna see you broken heart too. In Baka, even people will start even mocking you. You shouldn't have even come out and say that in a way, dim 37 times. Sister, there was no need for that. There was absolutely no need for that. It's Maame Kana Joyce. There was absolutely no need for that. Because people will start even using it against one kasa. Social media na yewadon say yel kasa into na me kasa I'm very careful because people can use your own words against you yourself. Say to Maame Kana. Nkrofo be use one kasa we no masam. Nkrofo be use wa we no masam to tease you. Ehun hia. There was no need. There be baba tena do na ka there we do 37 times. Ono ne wa wo kontia. Sebe. Wa wo kontia. Dudu epedo odimu mo no ina ebu emi na odimu sabi David no wen rape ono de wa na ebu emi de man ina odi set Maame Kana say so I 37 times so I 57 times so say how many times no odi you ono no wen rape because ebe na amaka de wen rape ono no wa na ebu emi man ina beyin so de ad kokko today di ebu emi de man sister on reject obedi it's normal it's Maame Kana it's normal 37 times ni na no one na man permission no do come one force so when rape one na man permission it just take it as one of the mistakes na I make in life no me I have made so many mistakes. Sometimes when I sit down think about it no sometimes I feel disgusted say to Maame Kana but many a mistake in what can I do me too men papa and feel it is part of me why baba me history say to Maame Kana mother many no here. Sister Joyce, it is easy and Maame catcher why meeting and meeting in there. Mother when you know here. Said to Maame Kana say, think about the present and the future. Ono no yet the most important. Mother when you know, ono no soon. Mother when you know here. Mother when you know, ono no like a baby prep, something positive can come out of it. Et Maame Kana, mistaken is a ono na you are allowed to make mistake. You are a human being and you are allowed to make mistake. But try and learn from this mistake. Try and learn from your past mistakes. Miyawu mistakes na ye sister. Try and learn from it. Etma meka no sisi ano na meka no wankasa sisi ano enyi yu emba maye mapuka biem no rush my darling akwaba emba mba says wo biem na you've turned into a new leaf. I mean, I'm happy because most of the time now I may disagree with you, Nina, is because of the you are a mom. You've got kids. Your kids look up to you. Mama can join yana wofono. Yanamba will look up to yani. Ye role models, my yanamba. Set my mekano. A role model. Eduma woma. If say okay, na bejina social media do, you went for ye sabi, u conchiado, u true muna damanyama, u bansu will grow up thinking my mom did it. It's okay for me to do it. If it was wrong, and come on here. Say Joyce, uba benyin na wa bakade. If it was wrong for me to do in come on here, but because you did it, your child would think it's okay to do it. If as a mother, you don't do it. Then you don't do it. Man, yet. Because social media no other one of name. It never forgive and it never forgets. Social media never forgive and it never forgets. You might forget, but it's Joyce, I'm happy. I am very happy. I am extremely happy. I am so proud. There is a new leaf, and I pray to God Almighty that you keep up with that new leaf, because it is very important. Etmame can I say now if what's to say bipolar or so, I don't know if it's true you've got bipolar, but if you have got bipolar, focus on your medication, you'll be fine. Take all your medication, says you will be fine. Mababa should before, and this time you need encouragement. So what stopped me from encouraging you? I don't always have to come and criticize you. That's not how I do it. I don't always have to come and bash you. I don't always have to come and criticize you. Where you need advice, I will definitely give it. Into Joyce, forget Ohene David, Sister, move on. Next time, just learn from your mistake. Say to Maame kano, man for be number and fan kon come obiabiem without any clarification, another verification. Verify from the impan before and sign it will be number amabiem. You made that mistake. All these things, Nina, it was you. You made that mistake. The mistake came from you. So accept it and don't put all the blame on David. Say to Maame kano, don't put all the blame on David. David was so immature to have done what he did, So uncivilized of him to have done what he did, But blame yourself too, my darling. You've got yourself to be blamed too. You don't do that. Joyce, you don't do that. Set Maame kano. David wa problem e bia to fom. Me yim da beka da ento fom. But yenyim. Set Maame kano wa here to get up. Papra ho. Move on. Set Maame kano. Joyce, cease fire. Enough. Don't do me yim sa asana be life bi mu dia. But sister, if you have enough. Forget David in Nasan Faman. Jana monko. Etmame can who phone it? I don't know. But if so today Mel can so a line contract line rental, I'm sure there's something you can do about it. I'm definitely sure there's something you can do about it. So a line rent on sister, you know you can do something about it. So do it to retrieve your phone. If you can retrieve your phone. If you can't because otherwise your credit will be ruined. And once your credit is ruined, you're doomed in Abrochi. Abrochi do credit to say that's it, so you can't get anything again. And I'm not sure you would want this issue to ruin your credit, into sister. I'm sure that there's something you can do about it. You know there's something you can do about it. There's definitely something you can do about it. So do it, sister. Etmame can I say? On the Zube there, Kano. Say Etmame can I say? Forget it and move on. Forget it and move on. Forget it, because there's no amount of and some I baba na social media. You na yet social media sister e baka da ye bete you. E baka ye bete. E bi na mekain what am 37 times enchopment. You will see people mocking you with it. Et mama can I say Joyce? I'm advising you as minua kakraba. You can't be into me minua opinion. I don't think so. May I advise to the minua kakraba? What's better is you? They will use it to tease you. Dama 37 times here became. They will not forget. They will not forgive you. Elekan de obia be yi na sum tenten. Obete American mala krana me say Bella krana na Bella catch a Bella there next time Ellie alive no be them be ma. Adams be ne hu. Mababo shin wo Germany wo papa. Mababo shin. Elekan de na Bella mpeda baka Bella oma yente ya some Elekan. I was eager to hear what you're saying. Me say na me only years ba me na me years ba no kitchen and I was listening. Said to my mekano Elebaka ye bete, but abazine ye beye. There's nothing. Said to my mekano, there's nothing, sister. Sweetheart, there's nothing I ye beye. So just keep your energy. Don't waste the energy now. Also there, use no obano do no. Don't waste it. Keep your energy. At my mekano, you are hurt, and I'm sorry you're hurt, Joyce. I am so sorry you are hurt. I am so sorry you're hurt. Because baby I'm only there or boil up and say I'm the baby I'm the David didn't say nananum once our yellow sabbath. So David know very well that you are a sick person. Set my mekano. David knows very well that you are a sick person because if Sir David was able to say nananum once our yellow bar, meaning that David knows very well that you are a sick person. See, David, this is where I also made a problem with you, no? If you know she was a sick person, you don't take advantage of a sick person. That makes you also a sick person. Say to my mekano David. Oh, my sweetheart, my darling, my baby. Joseph Okanya Kwaba. David, if you know someone is a sick person, if you know someone is sick, and then you go taking advantage of the person, you are also indirectly, you are a sick person. Because, baby, as in an one said, Joyce in a yellow bow, Sabbath in the family, meaning you know very well the lady is sick. Meaning you know very well the lady is not well. Because I will not get close to her, so you know her very well. You know her more than I do. So if say elebompe de nananum one son yelba, no then knowing that you know very well that she is sick. She's not well. Etma mekana. David, if say nananum one say Joyce yelba dia, meaning you know very well that she is sick. And you taking advantage of her makes you a sick person too. So bisa nananum na wansa wusu yelba because wusu hiya yelsane bi. Etimame etasa David. If sele bompay, then nananum wansa David in yelba dia. My darling David. Then you are a sick person. You need some prayers too. In here then nananum no wabasa wusu yelba because if you know very well that Nipano is not well. If you know very well that Nipano is sick. If you know very well that Nyimpano is not on in a well-shaped, mentally, no problem. So I am mental, so I am emotional, so I am, I don't know, but you know she's sick because I have the one son yelba. So you know she's sick. It is to be or sick. Now so you go and you take advantage of her vulnerability. You go and take advantage of her sickness now. If you go and take advantage of her now, that makes you as a sick individual. I'm not insulting you. I'm only telling you, according to one Kasaway Numasam. Said to Mamekano, knowing very well this situation, knowing very well the condition which you are praying for her, which Elbisa Wonananum, that one boy, ask some for yourself too, because you're saying, you and her, there's not much differences in between the two of you. The only differences between the two of you is you are a man, she's a woman. That's it. If you know that she's not well, not say you take advantage of her like that now, you are not well too. You are not well too, David. What you did was wrong. You don't do that. Oh, no, the number no more. So she's got every right to call you and find out why there's no number no the mono, why there's to social media. All right, to David, she had every right to call you because oh no now the number no more. Say to Maame kana enuanom. One hour per day what friend no. Me refi man fa number na fa nto. Eh me refi phone no kra ne password o. Awon wasem ben kra mpani. One hour per day what friend mpacho Zubeda no rush. Mr. If you can pin the number there for me. Boba number na to her. Number ni or WhatsApp number or 074 11 Obimbo mam na pin into a 074 11 25 7866 074 11 257866. And you also pay our advice be at my sister Joyce and another hen brother David. You can also call and give Joyce no advice. Another hen brother, you fancy your kind of brother. Yan brother David, no. You can. Mr. No rush. Zubeda, yes, thank you. Thank you, Zubeda. Enti enuanom also say peda fry you can call the number or your WhatsApp number. Mr. If sell free outside UK, you're gonna have to add 0044 to it and sign our go through. Eto me kana Auntie David, manye meye no. Eto me kana manye meye no. Manye meye no kra you could have at least explained to her. Yen besi afode aba some na ebe kan che besi a obema you could have said something to her. Oh, Diana TV, my darling. Diana Raver TV. My darling, I'm okay. Me, you're good, pa. I'm very well, sweetheart. How are you too? I hope that also who ye. Akwaba. It's Maame kana David. Me ye no nye. Brother, me too for as me new beyin. Me ye no nye. Me ye no, brother, onye. Ono no the number no more. It is our afro crampo. Na so be so there. David, obane dem ina meto number mo we eda kwa to social media. David wo scrap anka wo bubofu. Oya wo so anka wo bubofu. Wanya ne dam. Oya wa anka wo bubofu. Diana ye de Yankopon ase. Nshira Yankopon. I so anka wo bubofu. If you don't do that, all right to do be fro. Na we be so there David. Me ye ina say them. Oya nyimpa David. Don't do that to her, especially Opia. And dada. You don't treat her like that. She didn't deserve that. Etwa mekanasna. Joyce did not deserve that. Ona mekanami Joyce maba bashing the ma, but she did not deserve what you did to her. Undeserved. She did not deserve it. Or you bini ba, or you bini muha mame, or you bini nuya, e bini muha yanku. Etwa mekana. Today, the way I was see your binibano, she did not deserve what you did to her. No, it was totally wrong. You don't treat someone like that. Opia, especially dada. You don't treat her like that. You don't do that. She trusted you. Etwa mekana. You took advantage of her vulnerability. They all do that. That behavior now will behave and cry and when I say. Diana, mental when I say I don't understand. And you'll be like us my record without your permission. My record. Like who anyway, when grandpa to me, I don't even want to be going there too much. I don't want to be going there too much. That's my mekano. Mempeda moko too much. But since I mean yana yewa brochinzi say obia wo kro wa law wom. So no is normal. That's my mekana. Ikura brochi Lord or ye juma pa nti ono ya normal, it's okay. Etwa make na nti that's it. You don't do that. You don't do that. Our right do baby so. There David Deti especially besia yina dada. Ah David come on. What sister yina? What sister no be yan the man ko be ya odawa. David unye besia ba e no be yan the man ko be ya odawa. Unyo besiaba no obi ya no dema inkoba ya odawa. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not fair. That's not right. She didn't deserve that. She's also a human being. Oye binu mo maame. Oye obinu mo nua. Oye obinu mo yanku. You may not like her because edina ewie. You may not want her anymore because enya merisha wonu ho ewie. Enya twa na edi. Enya phone nso da aka. You may not need her anymore in your life, but you don't let go of her like that. Say to Maame no because ochina bi wait the best na kakao. Et Maame no David, ochina bi wait obasa na kakao, you will need that same hand to scratch your back. For you, et Maame na. You don't do that. Me sabinyo obi wa asamenhu. If so me obi ya mademo ya meyewa. Me yo ya kawo. But much more. Et Maame na say, I will not come and insult you. Me yo ya like ichi humne chiama majodo. I will just advise myself. Ebi ochine bi me hia. Nti me enko damage honom. Say to Maame na David, brother, you did wrong. You did wrong. You know she's sick. According to you, Nanano wants an yelba or yell for the phone. Come on, she wasn't in a right frame of mind. Not catch your phone, not more. For the phone, come on, brother. Post in the phone, for man in your nifie. For the phone, for come on, brother. Well, according to one Casan Joyce no yell or yell ye na yaja tum doyel. Malade maja tum Joyce or yell. Et Maame na ye na yaja tum de Joyce yell. According to one Casa David, you know. Joyce Oyel into Nanano one son yelba. At the moment, Nanano one son yelba yet. Into she's still sick. For the phone for Kokaman. Send her phone back to her. Now and chop mentally day. Honor only sweet you is sweet her. Honor a normal. Say to Maame no. Just give her phone. Man faka won tonodo. Man yanadam. Don't do that to her. Man faka won tonodo. Et Maame brother. Man faka in fan tonodo. Janumonko in peace. She's not well. According to Walano, she is not well. Oyel, it let her go in peace. Let her go fairly. Be fair to her. Be fair, David. Be fair to her. Give her phone back. For the phone for San Faman. And Penna, let go of her. One cause I let go of her already. For the phone, Faman. For the phone, Faman. Because Joyce, you know, according to me, Senala no Kenyo, someone I'm that me to the Obika, the or bipolar. Ajini phone ne bipolar ne baza, Obasana besi phone do. It's David, so I super was to Medria. A peda was so hutowa, send her back her phone. For the phone, Faman, you know where Joyce live. I'm sure there was an address. And also a pen address, I mean, sure they be an address. At Maame na, for the phone, Faman, Mr. Phone call back. Hello? Hello? Good evening, my darling. Adumo, Pocho, won't say.
You're very beautiful.
Oh, Medasi, Yanko Pocho.
But I'm contribute to Kakra.
Sister Mawanunko.
Asama yele kenye it's about time and impact, especially in Bisiafo. You take responsibility.
Yes.
Responsibility.
Yes.
Benina bana obeso pa. I will write it there can no if you don't want it.
Yes.
Say beautiful to benina on betro. On for I mean man sawopa on for go to them.
Never.
So if you allow the man in your life you did it because you wanted to do.
Yes.
You did it because every day you guys have a special relationship to be
bond be yes.
Yes. That is why, especially in this home, we can do a lot of stupid things.
It's true, sister.
So when you there,
yes.
Now near the cancer or they get or they means David Mitchell. me condemn sister Joyce, but me no quarry your corporate. Phone na Joyce or my David, you know. You know about me said David or panic or no sister no Philipimo
or Kotaya.
But that's a non common or cheddar or you will be all hard.
Yes.
David and Forson, Nala who Philipim no yedene or the man. It is a new boyfriend. Another benin and you will be a summer bar. A summer being not a team common. Telephone number be Sister Joyce is my brother David. David is about to the platform them call from frame and work for them.
Work for problem, yes.
Yimpam or your boyfriend. And you know the social media will be named your own warm. Why ye yama ye with the war.
Hey, when me your one.
Oh, what make you walk?
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, now of course I didn't be you.
Hey, I saw my pharmacy.
You know, at the beginning, I was so happy there. At least sister, was so year on you because we know in some way you be not say. I mean, they fit together.
Was all doing? Was all doing?
Hey, on your grow.
Hey, Yama pharmacy.
Oh, I shall see the movie in the menu. I will be the movie phone poker. Sister, I don't know my bread the only. David was going too far. Hey! But hey,
Obino das so better na koka. E ka kampa obaka de anyam.
Ewa, what did you into say asama ba call your boyfriend no private man from the social media. Your boyfriend I find a private no I can't some no nya anjuma e social media but can the number no. And family don't find them can number asam na wa ba no wa asam. But you see that for phone e try man. And that on your day, and I know what's them. It's no good.
Hey, I don't know what to come on video. My as was on a bear life, dear man, because I mean, my moon in was.
Why could be or oh, I'm trying to remember the name of hey, Okru, Nkrumah, yes.
Nkrumah,
all Indian Nkrumah. No, there could be so, but there all a papa no what's the
hey,
it's not good.
Oh, I had a benin in there.
Oh, in the moment video, no.
Oh,
so I don't know.
My first one, no, yeah, na Bella Leona, you know, I saw it.
On no cry who their sister, actually, some out about 100 and some like you are not, the baby was crying.
Yeah.
And I found Polo no.
And there, sister.
You're conscious of things we do.
Sister, don't you think in today, Joyce, no, or yeah, because she is hurt. And there, Joyce, no, according to one Casano, like, or Yalaba, she's not well. Don't you think there? She felt there, David they using another David they take advantage of her.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that because you know people who have all this mental illness, bipolar, even normal depression,
on your better them. Yes.
You will allow some stupid people who have no business to be relationship with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I understand her.
Yeah. Okay.
I understand her, but you know, in a way, sometimes
but sister, don't you think there? Sister, Mpocha, I wanna free UK no. Mesrawa, Mr. Jinadun to we are nanka Afra back. I Messawa free UK no. Now, sister, don't you think there? And with the Joyce, ne the me don't you think then ka eba advice David there on fa twado pado on fa the phone farmer na sam fa na sam ko na so mindwen na no hunton ana
if he's willing to give the phone and he can give the phone but sister the phone no my sister Joyce cry waka the corner maybe he can sell it
Maybe Joyce can sell the phone and retrieve some of Nika no set Maame can say because Nyaza Joyce no obeje them phone some no ma David no water. But I say
Mr. Joyce request phone now or Obotumazama.
Yes. It's because me when they see Joyce ni problem all kind day or the David needs him in the original phone. It's to me no Pado, David in front of the phone, man, now as some fan as some call.
Yes, and in him that Joyce will video David. In him that Joyce will video David. What the wow, David wasn't aware.
Where video? And
she can get herself into trouble. Yes, where video.
You see, that kind of behavior, I just don't even understand this anymore. Where the hell is the world getting to? I don't understand Ghana for mentality. On you the gross my record, on you the ones my video. Why? I don't even get it. Where? Like why? What kind of behavior is this?
It's just childish, uncivilized. We need to stop.
Very uncivilized.
It's not good.
Very uncivilized. What kind of behavior is that? How? I mean, like, who does that? Why would you do that? A video. That thing his sister said, I am there. Where video na sanka David with evidence then he can sue Joyce no set Maame can say.
What's the video no on social media me call program as na me contribute nypa ne bisam na me se mo hu ni also we video no mo on nam.
You joking?
It's very bad. Yes. Sister Samswa or your video CC am contributing. Okay we video.
Oh no. If so no quality at the moment no I can't comment about it. But if say or no quality not a video masumu will be. Na mo confirm there video ni sister then I can come back. Joyce they someone will follow me no they know me my bashing several times because me disagree with so many things she does on social media. Such Maame can I say. But in times where she need help now, we have to help her.
Yes. Yes. Sister.
Yes.
So people who are living with her in Germany, they should get closer to her and
help her. Yes.
Advising and because you can't continue to do these things, you know.
Yes.
It's not good.
Yes. To me, I think there's a David in Opeda and so much. Nano
in Africa for me. Yeah, community where we came from, they never taught us about all these things, you know. Everybody is trying to, you know, making her isolated and pointing finger, and which is very bad. But she also had to take responsibility. She need to learn her bipolar. If she have it, as people are saying, you whatever sickness you have, you need to learn about it.
Yes, and there's always help available, especially being in abroad, and there's always help available.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Mate sister. Yo, Mate sister.
No sister, yam fa ye wo de se besia beyin enwa. E na oba no. No oba be kede na girl na me ne de no ne se bio na sosun. De ne de ya. Nye ne besafu nya ye be condemn. The man so na besia ba no le ya. O de ye kade wa nya.
Wo anye ne ye. Me momo de me hu ni momo de but atuma attention akodo. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sister. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Sister Joyce. Na recordings be recorded. Sister Joyce. Recordings be recorded. Sister Joyce. Recordings be recorded. Like video be recorded. And we are no offer fee UK no Mr. You can call back. One our peda our friend our contribute no number is pinned on the screen no until you can call and also contribute. Sister Joyce, recordings be accorded. I mean muhuni, so like I said, you know, I can't say anything about it. But for now, no, you need help. It's Maame can I say. Into Ohene David, if you want your asumdwe Say peda wa show me jo. Na wo to nkoten just master send the sister the phone for man. Na asam fa na asam nko. Send the phone no. Na asam on fa na asam on fa nko. Because Joyce not feel there a using on Americano. She has every right to feel there a using. She has every right to feel there using. Inti say Mr. David epeda wonto na mpeda Joyce ne bipolar na baba wo do a fa ne phone faman. Non ton so oboton o so obeye ne de no so the phone be stew o so obahu o so obeye ne de no fa ne phone faman na wa so menjo. Before I sign a limit Joyce, I'm sure they use the phone. So Ecolampe phone they use the grandpa. The phone was it was taking you through. At the phone you live yehu. At my mekana. At the phone no at the water yehu. Sister brother. Drop that yam no grandpa no kitawa. At the live yehu. For Joyce the phone for man. If say peda wa so me joa. Give her phone. Because I understand on American me Joyce ni pain as she feel used. She feel used. And Joyce on anyway let me not go there. So I record the David Pam Padia. Sister, you better or say that steady. You should not bring it on social media. You should not do that. Into me yada. Because anka David didn't know about record in anka other than social media anka ye na yebo tu ya anu de guno do Joyce. Sanka David no in no record ndanka other than to them was a binu was one sakan ndan kronkrofo one sakan sister anka ye na yebo tu ya anu eguno do. Into the way on you right do obey no the same way you don't have that right to do it. Say to me can I say Joyce. The way I on you right, David didn't you right. They obey the matter. It's the same way you two do not have that right to do that. Sister Joyce, you're careful. Joyce, just learn from your mistakes. You've made too many mistakes. We've all made too many mistakes. David, Mesrawa, funny phone, foreman, maybe.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Pacho yo unse. Sister ma wanu nko mpacho o frefi he. Minim say o frefi UK within the same.
UK, yeah, UK. Pacho sister na so no be kan ya no na. Mene ne ya adwen obabi kaka, mene ne nya adwen obabi kaka.
Wa ma wanu nko.
Na ye de ma. Se ma na e foto no. A hard drink.
Yes.
Lady no, there's no I never all you need pain or day, yes, sir.
Yes.
And to tell you, we have program, I want to who not back over how.
Yes.
I have fine. Now, all more work, you know. Also, Ghana, I want to be among their politics, me into politics. But maybe beyond our fair, or they are politics, you know. If you know, but freedom fighters, but don't back on any who's too young, no more, or they can't. And some more. But what's so like video now? Oh, so what do you do?
Yes.
It's not a common way to ban on the I mean, yes, of again, if it's me, Akata,
of course.
There's too much idea, David, no, to be honest.
It wasn't right. It wasn't right.
And tell you because someone will get what you do and send any photo, it's not an amount.
Yes.
Only allow someone to have
yes. You're right. Metia sipa.
So when no, and never did the year, no. Be honest and tell you, and to know, I have gone upon it, sometimes, no. Yeah, man of prayer, no.
Indeed.
They are full of prayer, no. Sunday, we was one manager home, our casa fan. That was a piece of beer, one of the casa, no, dear, put one, and then so that they are no. And that's also a casa for up, man, with the family. So, David, you know, so to me, will be naked, but your presence will have naked, that will be true. No, yes, no, dear, or dear, some free. So, one also me for still waiting. And I am not some Bayana, Mr. Kayoma, almost talk on that, and I was almost share.
Yeah.
So, we don't know that they are no credit, piano.
Nay, the two.
Almost no credit, because again, I tell you, David, Papa doesn't talk by Kola. And not of that, when you go through your
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Medasi Obapa Medasi, sweetheart. Take care. Good evening. So Nana Efia Chumuwa, my darling, my sweetheart, my Fanta Bialo, my sweet Fanta Bialo, my fantastic sister, my cookie my love, Akwaba. You know there, what dear, I love you, die. I love you, die. Yes. Nana Efia Chumuwa, Papa B. Oba Sono, Oba Papa B, my one and only. See Akwaba. ATN anom Mr. Once I open our friend. Number no go screen do. If say free UK, then you just dial the numbers direct. If say free outside UK, then of course 0044 bedin can another +44 bedin can away him. As I was saying, you know, David, you knew that Joyce Neal, you knew she was sick because if some pain for no once I Joyce Neal but yeah, then you knew very well she wasn't well. You knew very well that sister no, she all was not well with her. Into going in her life, taking advantage of her like that, you know, she feel hurt. She feel used. Earlier on, no. And Joyce, you have every right to feel the way you feel, you know. You are allowed to feel the way you feel, you know. You are definitely allowed to feel the way you are feeling, no. It's Maame can I say. Into David or Hini David, Master, if some pay kachi, and pay de biala, tell your people to cease fire. Tell your people to stop attacking her. Tell your people to stop. Because she's got feelings too. Yellowful nso of feelings. Et Maame no. Yellowful abuampo of feelings. Na yellow nyimpa. Yellowful nso of feelings. Obi o yellow nso of feelings. She's hurt already. Nankasa she's hurt by your action. She's in pain because of your actions. Set Maame and to tell those who are attacking her, if you know them, let them stop attacking her. If so, our advice be they should just advise her. They should stop attacking her personality. They should stop attacking her. Now, master, epewa sumdua for the phone for man. David, epewa sumdua. Just give her back her phone. Joyce and Cotin Bessia. First Bessia water Adam and a boyfriend. Another water Adam. Beina, Obia water the other man the partner in a jay originality. On your uncle first, and I can guarantee you she won't be last either. On your first, and she won't be last either. Into David, a pewasum, according to Alana Joyce, no yellow for yellow for the phone for man. None of yellow banana cano. Et Maame no for the phone for man. Not so button, not that to no call no do beer, so obey and don't just give her back her phone. None of yellow banana cano. Miss Rao David, for the phone for man. She felt used already. 37 times. Na inada. She is already feeling used already. Joyce is feeling used and abused already. She's feeling used and abused already. Et Maame can I say 37 times. On ya grow, master. Hey, within short time, net about 37 times. Now we are so now a break in the heart the man. Why will she not talk? She will talk. She's already feeling used and abused. It's a funny phone for man. Now as some fana samunko. E wanna wala attack no on your behalf no. Speak with them. Anyone kasa. They should stop. They should cease fire. Because already nankasa yimpana anger na build wonimu. She's going through trauma. She's been traumatized. Et Maame no. Yimpana nankasa she's going through trauma. She's been traumatized by your love. She has been traumatized. She's being traumatized. Tell your people to stop. Et Maame tell your people to stop attacking her. Mawanje that were attacking, those people attacking her, no, and let you 37 times, no, when you will be. Et Maame David, in barely chop on 37 times, no. In a way, you will be. No one jina hobby. I mean, Sumalena minjina hobby. Et ma mekano. But the Obama woo, David was so my Jonah and what or no mekano. In Tumbana, much up on 37 times. Nice answer in uniform and count name quote. There be one yan of them. Master, choose one. It didn't the into me son for Adam farm and back. In uniform the farm and back. No one baby bako as some dream. Uncle baby bako on Nankasa Joyce because there will create bad impression. Our social media do I create bad name amano. It wa amano we yankrofu bebre bufu. Et ma mekana wa amano we yankrofu bebre bufu. Into people would use this as an advantage to go and insult her for no reason. Master funny phone farmer 37 times the dinije or that chow also fat no so half and a half. Watch 50-50. Year for 50, year for 50. Fa name of money phone osology. On yan uncle tea, on your besia watazi, or that man a boyfriend away break your posology, may influence way. May influence way. Messia for ye, it may influence way. It's Master David. Mafu took a cram the bum wine, funny phone foreman. Now say a srampai bo, there, Nanano one sunny yalaba, slebima waso home, because if you know very well, there she's not well. No, to within short time, make it 37 times, sir. You two, you are not well. That's what make her say. She feels, say, take advantage of her, and she has every right to feel like that. I may cramp and come feel it the same. Me ye impa. Amia, being my babada. 37 times. Within short time like that. Every weekend, be ebana bobon pam. 5 months, within 5 months, 37 times. Master, my grandpa. Hey, but Joyce. Weekend no ba. If you are more than one weekend ana. Weekend no oba more than one ana because 37 times within 5 months. 5 months may calculate a week no. 4 5 20. 5 months 4 5 20 which is 20 weeks. Set my mekana 5 months here 20 weeks. Into 20 weeks no 37 times no. Obo extra 17 times Obo extra 17 times and I make calculation on ye 9 4 5 20 yeah 20 weeks and obo more than David mo yen the man the madden Ohene David funny phone for man 37 times within 5 months more than profit Nti funny phone from and now waso minjo. And don't come on social media. Tell your people to stop. Tell your people to stop. At mama can I say? Tell your people to stop. Tell your people to stop. Unje the war attack no. Because the more you attack her, the more you provoke her. And you don't want to provoke her. So be okita bipolar day. You don't want to provoke her. You wouldn't want to do that. So ma sumijin konkada baby asumije wo. Tell those who are insulting her no. So in tell them to stop. Because if so attack na, me assure the Joyce no baba attack her. Me assure pa that if some crofuna attack on Joyce na, on Joyce no baba attack her. Iti chado pado no. Just for the phone foreman and tell those people to stop. Because 20 weeks. At the 20 weeks. And I ain't chop 37 times, sir. Master, it be not meaning there. We can be on my 2 3 times, 2 times now do me now, I'm more free. She open it for you. When and raping. On the no be one back de raping. At my make I say, one man back de raping. Or the chow free, none or the more free. Name on phone is also on fan chow free. For another farmer. It's David. Mr. Wa, Minio Bain. Brother. For the phone farmer, I. Enya 37 times free. Damen 37 no sanka do kwa shawa. Nka ka won kote chum. Ka boka papa. Inti fande ho ne de enya mfaso ho. Etuma meka na 37 times. E de kwa red light ho no na. Nka boka papa. 37 times. Kan ya sumo e ka wo. Nka ka Joyce watch waze within short time no watch waze brother. Watch waze man ye dem. Man ye sister no dem ate. My sister and them funny phone for man. Now so me dream konkada. Now one hour insult no. Because the more they insult her, the more she will come and retaliate. And Obi so when you're bipolar day. Brother, you don't do that. Obi especially. Eina dada. Eina ye bibida. Don't let people insult her. Don't let people attack her. Onye. It doesn't speak well of you. It doesn't speak well of you. Zube down Nelkenya. David a pad for the dodo. Eya dufudini a pad for the too much. David a pad for the Eya dufudi too much. A pad for the my head amazing. A pad for the oh. Beyin kama hot da. Beyin koko. Abidi dengo. Beyin abidi dengo. A pad for the I adam. Into phone farman. Na sa elebom pay ama na nanu ma David. Remember yourself too, because you also need prayers. Because obia you know someone is not well and you still take advantage of the person, you're not well yourself. At Maame can I say I'm not insulting you. I'm only telling you, I'm advising you. I'm not insulting you. I'm advising you. When you me page, I don't insult. And I don't entertain insult here too. At Maame can I say yes, inti mamotu maka intenu anom me de besi heyala. My advice kakra me de ba my sister Joyce Mensah Ohene. Inti Joyce selite ma take heart ate. Ye na ye mesiafo. Ma wa kumanto yem. Kan wa kumato yem. Yankopon hye wodin. Whatever it is that you're going through. Or your mampa bother Yankopon on keep you strong. It's Maame can I say on hye wodin. As I turn a new leaf. Me I'm happy. I'm happy that I turn a new leaf. I am so happy for you. At Maame can I say we are all allowed to make mistakes. And I have mistakes in your life. At Maame can I, and all mistakes are not the end of your life. It's a new chapter in your life. Every mistake is a new chapter in your life. Joyce, I have mistakes. All mistakes or a new chapter in your life. And to learn from your mistakes. Learn if you will mistakes more. Not correct yourself next time. At Maame can I say, if you mistake him, correct yourself next time. Next time, they share the imbi today or Ohene David. Remember, me man 37 times within 5 months. Especially the yin and yang unity. Hey, David also a free bon today. Hey, a free day. David, say abotalo. Say abotal. Say abotal. Amen, no rush. Amen. Say abotal David. It's Joyce. Obapa kawakuma to ye mate. Bona maka. Nti sisi aso ehiamboa. Osada metu maka. Et Maame can I say, onye de bia na mababa about who negative side. Sometimes we have to speak about the positive side too. And that is me. And nun onu na ebinum aya won pe no. And me Joyce me I mean judge that. I don't care. Say what 8 so, say what 10 so, say 11 so, say 15 so, I don't care. Because I don't judge people based on like who condition or whatever. I don't do that. Especially me being people judge me a lot. People see me. The way I dress, the way I look, with my piercings and my tattoos, people judge me, but then they don't know me. Can I say? They don't know me, they don't get to know me, and they judge me. They don't know me, Stella. Hey, Stella, what's it done? Yeah, my sister, me too catch and tell she I say. Oba Stelly. Me that say, Stella. It's Maame kana people look at my appearance and judge me instantly. But then no, on here I'm gonna say. But when the judgment doesn't even it doesn't put food on my table anyway. So, but Joyce, sister, make me happy. I'm so happy for you. And I am so proud of you. There's a turn in new leaf. That's all. At Maame kana, so focus on that more. Channel your energy on your kids. Let your attention be on your kids. David do not do phone mawa fine. Sister one phone na mawa contract no wa dia. You can risk and go and cancel the contract. And then well either you cancel it or not, you will still pay anyway. You will still pay. Either you cancel the contract or not, you pay. Marty Stella, either you cancel the contract or not, you will still pay. Internet minka me plead David. For Bessian the phone farmer. Nanka onkoton. Nanka onfanto no kaunibi. At least don't leave her like that, David. Man fana share kaumu. Okwaji phone needs more because she was in love with you. She was in love with you, Joyce. Man kada he wasn't in love with him. Because you would never allow Obi and Mpenu to give you a promise ring. Me, Metina Hey, I would never allow someone who I do not love to tell me there or the promising ring or the Bashamin say no. Into Joyce, you were in love. Sister, on a mechanic messia for the ye pedamazani. I don't know what count crampers on count. Why hate to press on hate to? It's normal. Yeah, tia coda say. Ye messia for ye tia coda say. You were in love with him. Joyce, you were in love with him and you did not quite the phone diamond contract no. On a mekan David say but to my funny phone foreman. Do the right thing. David, do the right thing. Give her phone. Mon cotton non fan to no kaunibi. At least if nothing at all, crampon to no kaunibi. Don't leave her with debt. Man fakau in Jan, David. Man fakau in Fen Jan. Morally no, do the right thing. It's my make I say, on ya by force, that's woman, but morally, try and do the right thing. David, morally, try and do the right thing. Man Jan cow, man fakau in Jan. Call baby as some dream. No, some corny baby as some dream. Na ma won crofona wa attack no. Let them stop. Ma wonjay. Oye yimpa. It's my making our advisor, they can come and advise her. But to attack her, no, or ye yimpa, be fair to her. There was one time in your life she was good to you. If nothing at all, remember that good she was to you. David, there was one time in your life Joyce was good to you. I'm sure. Ebi phony. You see, she was good to you by getting that contract for you. That was a good gesture. She was good to you. Into David, there was one time in your life Joyce was good to you. Man can no bono kotia wayo, can no papa maybe abesin ko de onso and you to do the right thing. Et ma make an say David. Can no papa because Ghana from pin bebre ye ta ye feel papa ebinum ye mahem. Bonne no de ye hen mum no ye kai da mo bonne no mons and papa himpa no why ye da mahem. David, don't be like them. Don't be one of those people. Kene papa, one year crano, there has been a time she was good to you. Remember that time. And you to do right for her by returning her phone. Non-cotton, non-fanto nako. Mr. Wa 5 month contract today. Ondu baby 5 months, ondu baby or 1 year crana at least. Minim so a 1 year contract say 2 years contract or a middle part to go. It's my make and say brother David. Inti Mr. Then you know how me do want to be see. Me do be ala say. There onyas mbel obebo hwem. Mr. One a Ghana no. A wo pe quality. Think quantity o. Quality inyama from UK. UK perfumes, shoes, ladies only. Men, well, we've got men perfume. But shoes, bags, clothes, jewelries, makeup, Mr. To when offer priceless boutique and cosmetics. Wo nungwa rooftop. What's restaurant be wo? What's your friend rooftop restaurant? Right opposite Nungwa police station road, you know. Nungwa police station road, restaurant rooftop, you know. Right opposite, you will see priceless boutique and cosmetics. Yeah, quality and affordable nyama. Quality nyama from River Island, Dorothy Perkins, New Look, H&M, and all these places. Ni nano. Yeah, quality nyama. Ekwe benye shoes, ashe. Quality shoes, makeup, jewelries, perfumes, authentic ones. It's my make an answer. Mr. Ami wefi manfa Georgine number. Manfa Georgine number. Into our phone you do into no, I think I have Georgine number. Mr. Wanti say penyama papa na ato right straight from UK. Mr. Wa ebo to ma ahwehwe one. Ewo Nungwa police station road one a wo Ghana no. Ekwo Nungwa police station road no da. Yes. Ekwo Nungwa police station road no da. Restaurant rooftop right opposite restaurant rooftop no. Mr. Wa Priceless boutique and cosmetics wo. Nyama na very quality. Pam ebotuma Fred Georgie ewo 055 272 0558 055 272 0558 Priceless boutique and cosmetics e wona be authentic nyama right from UK hanom na eduko wan ka say red shop no mu ira boutique no mu na you see the nyama na ogum no onye togo nyama no oye quality nyama you see UK nyama wan ka sanwa wonyim UK brand inti Fred Georgie and also the Kwalaka visit one ewo Nungwa police station road no do opposite rooftop restaurant honom no ebo Priceless boutique and cosmetics ewo ho nwono so awowo Cape Coast area no Cape Coast Elmina damon nkronkro no de no mesra wana epe baby na do back to school Priceless International School. Yes, your nursery from nursery to JSS 3. Priceless International School. You were from nursery to JSS 3. Edu Elmina police station nechi honum na Priceless International School wo. Yes, you were honum. Priceless International School from nursery to JSS 3. You were honum. Yes, you're the new student into Mr. Right behind Elmina police station, Priceless International School. And so wo honum able to allocate one wo. And I'm Mr. Wanka so say e wo Cape Coast nso efi Pedu Ankafu Road no do honum na there's call Abra honum no location exact location kwa na mi we fi no one so mi we fi location kwa pan send dey hu hia Priceless building and hardwares nso wo honum te hu e one dey mi we fi location no Mr. for Priceless International School say epede get in touch with them Maame hwehwe me madam na number. Yes. Mesrao, one hour pede will get in touch with Priceless International School right opposite Elmina police station. Yes, we are very well. We are well trained. Teachers ni na qualified teachers. Professional teachers. Wabachisa woman so hon ma waso mbajo. Latest technology ewo ho a wodi kira mofamadi. Mesrawa I to my friend Harriet ewo 057 258 4294. One a Cape Coast Elmina dam side honum ni di nkonkro no to J abena na da honum ni na no mesrawa to na friend Harriet ewo 057 258 4294. Priceless International School. Education is the future. Yes. Into me dobi bibiala say Emmanuel Electricals and so once we are very good Emmanuel Electricals one way me electricals yini now ewo mo we are very solid. Emmanuel or you very solid. Me sorry man fa Emmanuel number nengu phone had enti ono ne de mo post ni leaflet ewo me page one me say one frame Emmanuel Electricals or you qualified electrician or be anywhere in Ghana. They will travel and they will come. The price and also very competitive. The price is very cheap. Very cheap. On a mechanical back. Every na say ima obey wage through me. Na say a friend obey wage na say one bay in here. Call me and I will get to him. My discipline. Say to my mechanic. Emmanuel Electricals. Once we are very good. Or you're certified electrician. Into to my friend anywhere in Ghana. They are willing and ready to come. Eti medasi obi bibiala onyana ose nembe ode hwam nyankopon nhiraw oma won kwatenten oma wa hoden baby bibiala inye sika edito wo data ede hwa Maame Dorcas nyankopon nhiraw on hye ho no ma kotokun ma no munya drider wallet no mane mu nya dry da, purse no mane mu nya dry da, account no mane mu onye dry da. Nyankopon onhyehye no ma wakoma do ebisadi biala eda to Nyankopon anyim bia no. It is my prayer that Nyankopon on grant wo akoma do ebisadi nhyehyɛ bone biala obonsam wa hyehye oda to oda mawo na wo love ones bia no Nyankopon onka wankasa na wahyehyɛ mbone no wode mo no onka wankasa onfro wone hye ho anwo no bonem amuna bia wetu wo wudinu mu bia no da mamuna no wankasa wonka da ho adum ewo Yesu Kristo dinim ewo Allah dinim. May there be last. Everyone have a good night. I love you all. Take care of yourself and ciao ciao. Bye.